Oh, I'm supposed to follow it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not supposed to stay at the end zone.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, Kenny said to follow it.
Okay. Cool. I feel like I should be on that side, but that's fine. Is this it's not recording sound, is it?
I think it is.
Okay. Ooh, okay, cool. Do they want to follow? How so? Like just follow the disc?
Just
Like up and down the field or just Kenny, I don't know what you want from me.
yeah, like that.
Okay, cool. Who has the disc? They just scored? No, yeah, they scored. Just make sure they don't switch. Give me a signal when they switch to this camera. Kenny! Help!
Yeah, well, here might get some. Kate, can you take them?
I can take Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome to the blue versus white scrimmage. We had a lot of technical issues. Quick recap, white pulled to blue to start. There was a turnover, blue got it back, and a quick huck to Joe. So right now score is 1-0 dark.
Oh, with Jacob Miller on the, is this break side? Open side cone, swings back to the middle. I can't tell who that is, Kendra.
That is Sean Wilkie. This is his second year playing.
Oh, back to Jay Mills.
We've got some nice red zone defense from blue going on right now.
Ooh, a layup by Andrew Stevens, close shot. And it's now tied up 1-1. If you can't tell from our video stream, this is much like, was it 2 weeks ago?
Last week.
Last week's conditions during the women's scrimmage.
Really what we're trying to do is just recreate Northwest Challenge for a lot of these new players who haven't gotten to play at any tournaments. So that's all this is.
Yeah, the wetter the better. Except for everyone on the sideline, because the wetter the worse. Oh, well. We now have white pulling to dark. Who do you see on white, Kendra?
I think players to watch on white are Justin Meekum, who's our rookie. He is taking over the center handle role that Braden Eberhardt usually fills, but Braden has an elbow injury that he's waiting for surgery on, so this is Meekum's first time in that spot.
If you can't tell who he is, he's the one with the red, white, and blue hat. Right? Yes. Yes. He got a haircut, so I can't tell. And that's the pull. I can't tell who it is.
A nice quick pull play out of a hoe stack. Reset to Sean Knoll.
Oh, whoa, huge layout.
That's Chad Jorgensen, another rookie.
A D on Joe Merrill. Okay, Justin Meacham picking it up from the end zone, walking it up with Justin McKean on the mark. That's Justin on Justin. Let's see how this matchup goes. Looking to open. Ooh. And that's another Jorgensen. Throws it up to Porter. Little slip there.
Tate crawled on the field. Got an orange play call. It's usually a zipper look.
Looking to reset, not there. Ooh, looking for the big hook. Pumps it off, looks it off.
Got
Is that
Jackson, I think.
I think that's
Brody.
That's Brody.
It's hard for us to tell who's who because everyone's so bundled up.
Ooh, is that a layout D?
Yes.
By Dan. That's Dan. No,
That is Dan.
that is Dan. But we can't give Dan any credit. It'll get to his head.
So we'll say it was dropped.
It was dropped.
Yeah,
it was a
dropped
drop. He didn't touch it. Oh, what a break throw to Logan. Logan pumps it off. High release. Up to Zundel. Ooh, quick inside to Sean, and that's a dark score.
Is there a way we can access the commentary from the live stream?
Yeah.
Does Kenny have that? Oh, you have that?
Yeah. It's coming through.
No, you see the comments. We mean the comments. Because we want to talk to our fans.
Yeah.
And our fans want to talk to us.
Oh, that's can I see?
We're happy to be commentating here. It's me, David Shum, and Kendra. If you can't recognize our very distinctive voices. Kendra, you want to give some background on who you are to our viewers?
I'm the women's head coach. Shum is my assistant coach and also former Kai 18 player. Yeah, that's my background. Shum, would you like to talk about any players to watch from dark?
Ooh, players to watch. I think that is BJ that has the disc right now that's about to pull. Recently off his mission, some of you might recognize him from I think he last played in 2018. And great player. I expect to see lots of big layouts from him after this pull. White picks it up, and I can't even tell who that is. Oh. Is that a possible strip call?
You know, if you can't beat the pull play, make a call to stop it. That's the rule.
Oh, with Porter up to another Jorgensen, right on the goal line. Back to Porter. They're on the break sideline.
Oh,
Ooh.
hand block by BJ.
Hand block by BJ. BJ didn't
off.
lay out. He didn't lay out, so we might not count that one.
Andrew Steven picking up the disc. Launches it right off the bat.
Ooh, with the easy D from Jordan Kerr. Back up to Porter. Back to Jordan Kerr. Ooh,
Some nice field switches from White.
huge layout by Jorgensen. And easy flick for the score too. I think that's Austin
That's
right there.
Austin.
And
Still
that,
on serve, 2-2. Okay, there's Kenny.
oh, we actually have
Do you have a phone that's
two number 10s right now on the field.
Do you have a phone that's waterproof that I can borrow?
We got Baby Kerr, it's the first number 10, and I think
That's
Taylor Williams.
Taylor Williams.
What do you need it for? We're gonna start using it as a camera.
If you hear the dog barking in the background, that is little Ernest Shum,
Kai's number 1 fan.
Kai's number 1 fan. He's just really distressed because his best friend Jeffrey just walked away from him.
Checking in on YouTube.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Oh,
So they couldn't get Facebook to work.
so here we have on white, we have Luke Jorgensen, Austin. Oh, is that me? Oh, I can't.
Sasha's concerned that there hasn't been a single canoe celebration
Oh,
yet.
Sasha, I really care about you. Honestly, I feel like the players are just being selfish by not putting their butts on the ground because it's wet and cold or something. But the women did it.
See, I myself am not a end zone celebration type player. I'm more of the mindset of act like you've been there before, you know? So you'll have to defer to Shum on the canoe celebrations.
as we're talking about celebrations, here we have a quick play by Dark attacking the break side. Huge throw by Jackson up the break side sideline to Justin McKean. Easy score.
Jackson shooting downfield. I feel like last year I never saw him shooting. So that's awesome.
Not much of a celebration there, but there was a lot of hype from Justin McKean. So we'll count it for now. That's the biggest celebration so far.
And I think, is that a break?
No, not a break. That was a hold. That was a hold. As you see here on Dark, we have Andrew Steven back on the D line. Andrew Steven self-reports as having the best thighs in all of Old.
Biggest thighs.
To all our viewers watching, please take note. I think that's where he generates a lot of the power for his throws from. That guy deadlifts and squats a bus, a literal bus.
I think Dark has both strong powerhouses with Joe and Andrew Steven, because Joe can also squat a literal bus.
Oh.
And outrun one.
Dang. All right, BJ with the pull again. Huge pull in this cold weather. And it's down to Taylor Williams to pick up.
Centers to
Justin
good old Meekum.
Back to Taylor.
Taking advantage of that poach off the handle.
Ooh, sneaky throw up to Porter with a huge layout to grab it. Porter looks downfield, not there. Looking to reset.
Dark's throwing the first zone look we've seen.
Oh, over the top to Jacob Miller. And ooh, up the middle, but an uncharacteristic drop by White.
We can blame the weather. Wet disc. Dark kind of looked out on that though, because White seemed to be cruising through that zone.
BJ with a pickup. Quick break to Sean. Sean's looking downfield. Flick IO. Oh, up to Joe. Bobbles it, but still keeps his composure.
We got Logan with the disc. Back to Joe. Over to Fletcher. Fletcher's a new addition. Fletcher's big in the pickup scene, and this year decided to take his skills to Kai, who's greatly benefited from it.
Ooh, Joe with the inside to BJ. Falls up with the back end of the end zone to Logan.
And that's our first break of the game.
A little bit of a celebration.
Sasha, we'll need some measurements of your thighs, and we'll confirm at halftime whose are bigger, yeah?
Was that a break? Oh, I think that was a break. That was the first break of the game, folks. Big break by Dark. Good reason to celebrate. So White now receiving the pull. On the O-line, we see Jordan Kerr, Sean, Jacob Miller. Good old Jacob Miller, a favorite of our commentators here.
He's okay, I guess.
I guess he does okay. Justin Meekum, couple Jorgensen's.
Both Jorgensen's.
Both Jorgensen's. And, oh, both Kerrs too. We'll call this the family line. And yes, Eric, my dog does sound like a dolphin. Looking to drop him off at SeaWorld sometime. Dark with a pull. Huge pull in this weather.
Beautiful pull.
Just drops.
That was in.
Was it in?
I think it was in.
Hit the line. Hit the line.
Hit under the line.
And slid out. Justin Meekum walking it up to the front of the end zone. With Johnny Merrill on the mark.
Got another hoe stack to start.
Center is to Jordan Kerr. Back to Meekum. They're just chiseling away.
Looks like a backhand force. Backhand force from Dark. I'm really liking all the different looks Dark is throwing on defense.
Ooh, looking to break with the flick. Broken. Up. Ooh, up to Jordan Kerr with the backhand on the open side. Jordan's looking. This is his, being a lefty, this side is easy for him. Up to Jacob Miller. Ooh, White just jamming it up the open side. Assist from good old Jacob Miller. Kendra loves that.
You know, he looks good on the field and off the field. So
That's enough of your personal life, Kendra.
Got a break in the rain.
So Kendra, being a part of the program and married to one of the players, what do you expect to see from both teams today?
I'm not quite sure what exactly they've been practicing, but I think from White, I'm expecting to see, White is their standard O-line with a few additions, so I'm expecting to see some clean, crisp looks from White on offense. Dark, I think we've been seeing what we can expect to continue seeing from Dark in their scrappiness on defense and the different looks that they've been throwing. We've seen already force flick, force backhand, and a zone look. We've got a pull from, I think that's Porter. Zundel is picking up, centers to Sean, almost drops it in the end zone.
Sean with the IO break up to the middle of the field with BJ. And Taylor Williams on the mark. Ooh, up the middle to Sean. Sean launches it deep. Who's there? Oh, just too high, but tipped it enough.
Second effort by Joe.
By Joe Merrill. Sometimes it's just being lucky and being in the good spot, you know, Kendra?
It's the hustle play. That's what I like to call it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And Joe's known to be the hustler.
It's like in basketball. If you see a fast break, you got to follow up. You never know what's going to happen. I think one thing I'd like to see from White would be being a little bit stricter on their marks. We've seen a lot of break throws from Dark that's kind of opened up the field. So I think worrying less about the hucks and the flat throws and kind of being a little bit strict on holding our force, because they can kind of rely on the weather to help them with those hucks.
So a little game information today. I think we are going to 13. Is that right, Kendra?
I have no idea.
Oh.
We'll plan on 13.
We're planning on 13. I hope it's 13. It's freezing outside.
They've got a second game after this. It's not being live streamed, so I think with the late start, we can plan on game to 13 so that they can get rolling on that second game.
Yeah, no, Kendra, we're not streaming it because there's a BYU basketball game at 7:30.
No one cares about BYU basketball.
It's the first round of the tournament, Kendra.
Listen, they are the most boring team for me to watch. I can't get behind them.
Oh,
I can get behind them a little bit with school spirit, but right now I'm high on Illinois and Baylor. Those are my two faves. So.
Wow. Well, Justin McKean with the pull. Huge pull right out of bounds. That's a shout out to Brad and Jason. If you're watching, your brother just pulled it way out of bounds in this cold weather. Justin Meekum just jogging it back in with best thighs in ultimate on the mark. He's making those shorts look good. Looking for the IO shot upfield. Ooh, with the little birdie, reset back to Justin Meekum. Another IO up to Jordan Kerr with the lefty flick upfield to Porter with an easy score.
I think one thing White did good at taking advantage of was all of Dark's eyes are on Kerr as that initiation cutter. I think they know White usually wants to get the disc to him, and so they did a good job of seeing Dark overplay that and just hitting that second cutter through, I believe that was Chad. So good job to Chad for cutting in Kerr's wake and seeing the defense overplay on him.
Oh, Brad, you're right. It's all from Jason.
So White still has to make up for a break. They're sitting down 1 at Dark has 5, White has 4. 5-4.
All right, White to pull. I think that is one of the Jorgensens.
I think it's Chad.
I can't even tell.
I think Luke is still slightly recovering from shoulder surgery. He was out for most of the winter semester, but it doesn't look like he's missing a beat. I mean, those Jorgies got athleticism on their side.
Johnny Merrill playing center handler for Dark. Ooh, Dark left with a high release up to BJ. BJ on the open sideline looking to break the mark.
Shutdown defense from Miller.
That's actually Porter.
On the off handle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jordan with an easy D centers it back to one of Jorgensens. Still don't know which one. Looking to reset to Justin Meekum. Still looking upfield. Ooh, quick strike cut.
Chad. I believe that's Chad. I think he's the only one on. According to the doc we were given, Luke is the better looking Jorgensen.
Look who it is.
But I think according to the team, they're both equally good looking.
Wow.
I believe Jacob's pretty high on him, so.
Tanner, are you saying that we should not praise them as much?
Should we reel it in?
Yeah, we'll reel it in. We'll just say unnamed player from Kai. We won't mention the Jorgensens at all.
Former Skyview players. That's a break from White. So we are back on serve.
So Kendra, it looks like Bryce isn't doing a lot of the coaching today. Devin's been calling the line for Dark while Braden's been calling the line for White. Looks like good old Bruce Marbles is just taking the day off.
Well, and I think Braden, as the normal center handle for White for the past 3 years, is really familiar with them and what they need and how they think. And so I like that. I like that they're letting Braden kind of take over and run his line from the sideline since he can't be there on the field with them.
All right, White to pull.
We got Carlton, Lone Peak player.
Blady pull, looking to have a good roll downfield. Dan with the soccer stop. Dark comes out in the hoe stack as Sean picks up in the middle of the field. Oh, little bobble from Zendel.
Quick lefty break. There's working it through this zone.
Ooh, BJ with a mistake. Sean Wilkie just picking it up right on the corner cone.
No round.
Oh, looking for the strike, not there. IO break. Timeout called. First timeout of the game. Looks like they just want to drag it on in this cold weather.
Veteran move from Luke to call that timeout. He probably learned that from Tanner Jorgensen.
Oh yeah, Tanner, one of the greats. So I've been told.
The original best-looking Kai member, from what I've heard.
I think Lexi would agree.
I think so.
The Dolphins going at it again. The Dolphin is actually a mini Australian Shepherd. Huh? You can just hold him.
Maybe Bryce is acting more as an observer, really keeping these timeouts in check. Wyatt looks like they're going to come in through a side stack. Let's see how Dark adjusts to that.
Justin McKean on the mark with Joe Merrill on the reset. Austin initiates, not there, looking to reset to Sean, not there. Throws it back to the front of the sack to Taylor Williams, up to Bryce Kerr.
And a drop. Just a little too floaty on that reset.
Dark playing it slow, playing it patient.
Got a nice ISO in the end zone.
Ooh, quick inside to Jackson. Kendra, don't you know a fun fact about Jackson?
I don't know if I can say it.
Oh, I remember this fun fact. A self-reported fun fact. Yes. Quick fun fact about Jackson was that he found out about Ultimate because he was kissing his girlfriend and could only think about Ultimate. To me, I think this is a lie because there's no way Jackson has a girlfriend. But put your thoughts in the comments whether or not Jackson has a girlfriend and whether or not this fact is true.
The doc we were given with all these fun facts and stats was open to the entire team, so there could have been some tampering.
All right, so Dark to pull. And I think if I've kept it correctly, if Dark breaks this point, they will take half. Oh.
Another dog. We've got 4 dogs on the sideline. Oh, sorry, 3 dogs, 1 dolphin.
3 dogs, 1 dolphin. Currently, there is another dog, my dog again, Jeffrey, getting really excited because he really wants to play with the other dogs. And so Dark pulls. And Jacob Miller catches the pull. Quick center to Justin Meekum. Not there on the deep look. Ooh, throws it IO with the D2 Jackson, the man with the so-called girlfriend. Sean looking to pick up. Sean looking away and back to Jackson. Not in. Jackson looking to reset, breaks back to Sean. Sean looking for his reset again.
Got a counter motion, a little too far.
Jordan Kerr looking to pick up. Quick reset to Porter. Porter with the IO break to Jacob Miller. Backhand up back to Austin. Ooh.
Little easy bailout throw from Austin to Porter. Just jamming it up the open side again. I believe we have Carlton with the disc.
Looking to his reset. But Jackson's shutting him down. Ooh, quick break up to Chad. Chad, right? I'm hearing Chad. They're about 10 feet from the end zone. Then back to a reset to Porter. Ooh. And White holds. So it's 6-6. Next score takes half. Pat Layton says Jackson should break up with her.
He says he proceeded to break up with her.
Oh, he proceeded to break up with her. That's really too bad because these guys should really hang on to anything they could get.
Really, I think we should all just continue building this love story with Jackson and Ultimate.
I hear she's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous, but his loyalty to the team was stronger.
Good news, the rain seems to have stopped.
Bad news, it was predicted that the rain was going to stop and the snow was going to start, according to the weather. So we'll see if that holds true.
Coming up at halftime, we will have an interview with one of the players. Halftime will be just 3 minutes long. So stay tuned for that. Oh, we're hearing people say, talk more about Sean. It sounds like there could be gossip. Do our viewers know something about Sean that we don't know?
Sean was a rookie last year. My first time really ever getting to watch Sean was at Florida warm-up, and he played on the O-line as a sort of reset handle, sort of like that Guthrie role. And I was super impressed with Sean because I think through the whole tournament he only had 1 turnover as a rookie, and that was incredible to me. So that's what I know about Sean. He's a lefty, recently married, and this is his second year playing.
And wears goggles.
And a bucket hat.
I think the goggles was because he thought there was going to be a lot more rain and it'd be really swimming. All right, with the turn, giving White the chance to pick up. Jordan Kerr with the quick flick.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Cold hands. We're gonna see a lot of that, I think. Clap catch, everything.
Zundel runs it deep. Not there. Reset back to Sean Knoll. Ooh. BJ swings it across the field to Zundel. He keeps it going to Logan.
Oh, in! Good rundown by Logan. Pick call, unaffected.
Ooh, another drop. This time by Dan.
He went for the clap catch though.
Jordan Kerr picking up. High upfield to Brody. He continues upfield to Jorgensen. Ooh, and it's the Jorgensen connection to take half for White.
I think during halftime we had some requests to see the dogs.
Oh.
So our cameraman, we can get some dog footage.
Got a camera.
Oh, we do have a camera.
camera.
All right, let's go meet the dogs.
I'll grab some.
I think Kenny, who is our producer, wanted to meet the dogs. Here they are. This insane little puppy is Ernest. And this other insane one is Jeffrey. Ernest is known to be the dolphin. He gets really antsy. And Jeffrey here is also very antsy. All right.
He sees the other dogs.
We're going to have an interview with Justin Mika. Here, I'm gonna
Okay, so you're filling in for Braden as center handle. How are you feeling about that? What adjustments have you had to make as a player?
Probably like a confidence shift. Like before, I was just the person who had to catch the disc and then center it. That was about it, and I would watch Braden throw a huck. But now I'm catching that, and so I gotta realize that I don't really have to. Well, something Jay Mills said to me is that I don't have to play like Braden. I gotta play like me. And if I bring my game to the game, it will work out. So I just gotta realize that I'm good enough to do it, because obviously Bryce want to put someone who's not. So
No, that's true. You're definitely doing great. Any adjustments you guys are looking to make at halftime? I think you guys took half, so you're looking pretty good.
Yeah, we're also receiving, so that's pretty nice.
Oh yeah.
Adjustments, we're playing our game, where honestly the mistakes are just little game mistakes. Like, we're not making any big ones that need some adjusting. We just need to play our game, play the long game like Braden's saying.
Do you guys have any set matchups for dark? Anyone you guys are looking out for?
Always Joe, but that's about it.
Okay.
I mean, hey, it's like 1-1. Chad got it, so
yeah.
It's fine.
We're at 50% right now. Good job. Okay. Well, good luck this half. Thank you.
Okay.
How do I switch it back?
Good. Okay. Okay, so like he said, White is receiving out of the half. We're sitting at 7-6 White. I can see comments here. Dark seems to be throwing out a pretty strong line. We've got Dan, Jacob Arnold, who's a rookie this year, Sean Knoll, Joe Merrill, Justin McKean, Jacob Zendel, and I believe, yeah, Jackson. So that's who we're seeing from Dark coming out of the half. White has got Porter, Kerr, Miller, Meekum, Taylor Williams, Austin, and I believe Luke. Quick turnover from White. We've got Dan with the disc. Some discussion as to whether Joe was in or out. I think he was in, because I obviously have great perspective from here. White doing a good job at containing Dark back in these resets. Taylor Williams with the D in the end zone. We've got Meekum picking up. White really working it down this break side. And a quick hold by White. Sean's fun fact was that he has more kids than most of the players here have been playing, years of playing. I believe they're expecting their third, so if you're counting 3 kids, that's more than, I don't know, a quarter of the team. I don't know how long most of these guys have been playing, but that's his fun fact. He had a nice tip D on that, but it was still completed. We'll see what adjustments Dark makes coming out. 8-6. They're looking pretty good. It's honestly just little technical issues. White hasn't really forced anything on them from what I've seen. Chad with the pull. Sean pulling down, centers to BJ. I feel like BJ is your typical shooter's got to shoot player.
Ooh, well, that was from Sean Conoldo. Crossfield flick to Logan. Just 10 feet from the end zone. Logan, quick to Dan, not in, up to BJ. Too easy. Sasha says his thighs were how big?
30 inches.
30 inches. Wow. Is that just one thigh? Or like both of them together? There's a lot of Sean Wilkie fans in this chat. Who are you people?
What are you saying, Shum? You're not a Sean Wilkie fan?
Well, I'm just wondering if Sean paid a bunch of people to flood the chat with pro Sean comments. Not sure.
I think Devin just calls the lines and Joe coaches him up.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
So it's looking.
All right, BJ with the pull. Did you know that BJ pretty much finished Bryce Merrill's basement all by himself? But he pulls it out of bounds.
Too strong from all that labor.
Jordan Kerr picks it up, jogs it up back to the middle. White comes out in the hoe again. Easy throw up to Taylor Williams. Quick backhand upfield.
Another zony look from Dark.
Ooh, crossfield blade up to Jacob Miller. White making easy work of this zone. Dark staying in the zone, even in the end zone. Quick throw up to Porter right down the middle.
I think Dark's going to have to tighten up that zone. White makes pretty quick work with it. I think I did this wrong. No, it should be 9-7. I did it wrong. I think you're wrong with me and I'm trying to go back and forth. I just hit backwards.
Just go.
We still have not seen any end zone celebrations, so I think they all agree with me. Act like you've been there before.
Kendra, this is why you need an assistant coach like me. We bring the fun to the sport. I appreciate the intensity, Kendra, but we still have to bring the fun to the sport.
Really, I asked Shum to assistant coach with me to offset my intensity.
At the end of the day, we're still just throwing plastic on the field.
If you were to hype up Dark, what would you say?
Oh, I don't know if Dark could use one of my little speeches. I tend to turn them into comedic stand-up moments. And Dark is not in need of that right now. They're making easy work of this White defense as Sean launches it deep up to Fletcher. Ooh! Not sure if Brody got a finger on it, but it was enough to make Dark turn it over. White coming out with a side stack on the turn.
To the left.
Ooh, with the ISO and Austin on the right side. Looking to initiate, nothing there. Ooh, with Bryce Kerr sneaking up the middle. Easy upfield to Porter, who has a layout for the grab. Looking to reset. Dan with the shutdown. Ooh, but the slip.
That little on the knees baseball slide must be a Kerr thing. Runs in the family.
Brody with the reset. White's looking to score fast here. Hammer! Ooh, gratuitous layout.
There's a lot of Sean love going on.
That was a White break.
I don't know, Shum. I think they do need a pump-up speech.
Maybe we need to signal Devin to get him hyped up here. It sounds like the rain is picking back up a teeny bit now. But it's still freezing. No snow yet.
That was the first time we've seen this game, right?
I think so.
I myself have never thrown a hammer, so.
I have never thrown a hammer either.
I think it's sensitive.
All right, White with a big pull. Zundel to catch the pull and center to Sean. Jacob Miller right there on the mark. Open side up to BJ. Looking for a big throw, not there. Inside to Dan. Gratuitous layout.
No, he had
on
to
the
sell
D.
out for it.
Jordan Kerr picking up. White looking for yet another break. Up to the one and only Sean Wilkie. Woo! Lefty break.
Wide open.
Jordan Kerr looking up on the break sideline. That lefty up to Jacob Miller, who tiptoes in. It's cold, Kendra.
It's very cold.
Kendra just noted that my hands are shaking. Not a medical condition. But if it
I thought you were just getting old.
if it stays this cold, it's gonna become a medical condition. Looks like Taylor Williams is going to be the one picking up the pull. Taylor has actually been a part of the program for quite some years.
He was a B team player for a while. Last year, he helped me coach the women's team, as he very, very selflessly gave up his playing opportunities to allow his wife, Cassie, or otherwise known as Cass Monster, to play for the women's A team. So she graduated this last year, and since she's done, it's his turn now. And personally, I love that he was selfless enough to do that.
So White to pull, Justin Meekum. What do you think about his new haircut? I liked his long
I like
hair.
the flow. Yeah.
The flow. As someone who also has decently long hair, I appreciated Justin's long hair. He really pulled it off more than I did. Huge backhand pull. Looks like, ooh,
I think it's in.
It's in. Ooh,
Oh,
just in the
aggressive
end
pull
zone.
down.
Dark still trying to work out of their own end zone. BJ with the flick up to Zundel, who hits Andrew.
Oh no.
Up to Logan for a big layout. Just a bit too short. White with another chance to break. Justin Meekum, late stall throw.
Good defense from Dark. Way to jump on that and sort of smother the offense.
All right, Dark getting another shot at this. Ooh. Hits the ground once again.
I think Dark just needs to take a couple deep breaths, slow it down. They're getting pretty shooty right now.
Working from their own end zone on the front cone. Ooh, Johnny Merrill with almost a Callahan.
But a D on Sean, so that might upset the chat a little bit.
Ooh, easy throw from Mr. Big Thighs over here to Jackson. Dark with a hard-fought hold makes it 11-8. Kendra, we're seeing a lot of layouts out here today.
You know, when it's wet, you just gotta send it.
That's true.
The grass is perfect for it.
Yeah, and if you lay out going upfield, you can slide and gain that extra 10 yards, really. Just penguin slide it.
Giving Sean Knoll a break, but keeping BJ, Joe, Slogan,
Johnny Merrill.
keeping these returners on to try and force another break.
Johnny Merrill with the near Callahan there. Kendra, you ever gotten the Callahan?
I've thrown a Callahan.
Oh, me too. Me too. I've only gotten the Callahan in an unsanctioned tournament, so I don't know if it counts. And I've thrown a Callahan in a sanctioned tournament, so it was a sanctioned Callahan.
Well, mine was my first tournament, and it was on the Martin girl who was in high school, and
Oh, wow.
she got me good.
You never forget those. You never forget those. All right, Dark throws a pull out of bounds, so Jordan Kerr jogs it back into the middle with Joe Merrill on the mark. Ooh, start off with a huge put. Logan on Jacob Miller. Logan snatches it out of the sky.
Yeah, from what I heard, Jacob cookie jarred Logan at practice on Thursday, so I think this is just revenge.
Dark, ooh, Dark launches it up. Logan with a grab just 10 feet outside the end zone with the flick, floats it in, and a break.
Dark just riding that momentum.
Jacob with the near score, skied by Logan. How does that make you feel, Kendra?
A little disappointed, but you know, it's okay.
Just gotta take him to weight room more. Take him to weight room more. Fun fact about Jacob, he's gonna play in the AUDL. Is that right?
That is right. So as a almost pro player, well, I guess he is one. I think he should have gotten that. I think that's what that means.
Yeah. If there's any San Jose Spider fans or players watching, that guy's gonna be on the field in a Spiders jersey. So, ooh, take note. Take note.
Yeah, maybe work on his high pointing the disc.
7-9.
Why?
9 pulling 11.
All right, dark to pull. Looking to keep their break train going, huh? Lots of returners on this line right now. Ooh, the pull goes out of bounds and over the fence.
That's a power move from Dark. I think they're making a statement with that pull.
Yeah, you really only do this when there's only one disc and you want to take a break between points, you know? Andrew on the mark. Justin Meekum looking for a flick.
Zipper play. Stop roll by Dark.
Ooh, with a throwaway by Jacob Miller. Dark picks it up for yet another chance for a break. Oh, Zundel with the backhand crossfield to Slogan. Another break for Dark.
I believe this is when they would do a canoe.
Kendra, they didn't need that pump-up speech after all.
They didn't.
Dark with the more chant.
What do you think? They're going to break again or White's going to hold?
Oh, you know what? Kenny over here thinks blue is on it. You know what? I would agree.
I don't know. White has some players that get pretty upset when they're not playing well.
Oh,
I can see him.
Kendra, don't bring your personal life into this again. Sean Canola is back in the field after taking 2 points off. He's going to pull.
I think White is going to make a statement here.
Dark keeps it inbounds this time on this pull. White with the hoe stack. Ooh, early huck too. Ooh. Slogan with another D on Jacob Miller.
Can't beat him, trip him.
Austin with the foul on Logan. Looks like it's uncontested. Oh, with a huge flick huck from BJ. Oh, and a huge sky by Dan. Oh, Dan with an easy backhand.
No, I stand corrected.
Oh, hold on, Kendra. Hold on, Kendra. There's some talking on the field. I believe the talk is about whether or not the disc was up when it was caught.
I think they think he bobbled it. From the acting that's going on.
Oh, yeah. You got to love it when the players reenact the whole thing.
You gotta love it when the players who didn't actually make the play are the ones discussing it.
Ooh, Kendra sounds like she's had some encounters that's leaving her a little salty right now. Looks like they're just gonna have Dan take the disc back and replay the whole thing. Give him another chance to turf it. Safe reset back to Sean Canole. Sean resets it back to BJ.
Go call.
Andrew with another reset. Ooh, upfield up to Joe, just outside the end zone. And Dark breaks.
We're tied up.
We are tied up once again. I think it's a 4-0 run right now by Dark.
I believe you're right. It was 7-11.
Yes. Now it's 11's all. Woof.
Someone asked, if there's no grass in the spot, can a disc really be down?
Oh, that is a great question. I personally like to play on a field that's recently mowed, so the grass is shorter. I played on fields with long grass, and you know what? It's so easy to turf it.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
The grass will catch the disc.
Like, after this rain, grass is a little longer.
I think someone from White we haven't talked about is Porter. What are your thoughts on Porter, Sean?
Ooh, I saw Porter play when he was at Timpview. Wow. I never thought anyone could give up their body like that for bids. Funny thing about Porter, though, when he was at the Missionary Training Center, he gave himself a concussion.
Oh. From bidding?
No, he just hit his head on a desk.
So you're saying all the layouts got to him a little?
Yes, finally. It finally. Gotta love seeing this Slogan and Jacob Miller matchup we have going on today.
Something I hear Slogan say a lot is, I'll squash you, I ain't afraid of no spider.
Ooh, little errant throw, crossfield flick, easy D by Joe Merrill.
Kenny would like to apologize for the wrong graphic. There was no goal.
Wow, Dark with another chance to break and take the lead here. Sean Knoll picking up on the front cone. Centers it to Zundell. Dark playing it patient, running through their resets, just going up the open side. Now finally switches field. BJ, another shot. Ooh, just too far. White, another chance to hold.
I think Sean Knoll is really doing a good job with his resets and switching the field, really making White work on defense. He's pretty much getting whatever he wants.
The handling today is impeccable, really, on both sides. White staying patient, looking to reset. Kerr attacking to Justin Meekum, and finally a hold from White. Oh, James Fiala with some rule book clarifications. That is very true. When a throw is up or down, there's no replaying. It's either up or down. We don't get a do-over. So White with the possible break to win.
No. Oh, they are just going. Oh, it is game point.
Yeah, this is game point to 13. So this is a must hold for Dark.
Maybe Dark does better off transition offense.
You just got to play it like it's a D off the pull, Fast break.
White taking their time on this pole,
Yeah, someone called daylight.
freezing them out.
All right, White with the pull. It's going.
We got Fletcher pulling down.
Ooh, wonderful pull right to the back of the end zone. Sean looking for the huge throw. Not there to Zundel. Ooh.
Oh, big layout from Dan.
Oh, huge flick from Dan. Ooh, and a D. Kendra, I want you to know that like a year ago, Dan would not have even attempted a throw like that.
Yeah, when you see Joe running, it's tempting. Brother to brother.
Reset to Justin Meekum, who bobbles it, tips it back to himself. Jacob Miller, ooh, looking for the crossfield, not there. Quick to Jordan Kerr, boom!
That's game.
The brother to win the game. Oh, we have a post-game interview? Ooh,
We already interviewed someone from White, so we need to get someone from Dark.
Oh, someone from Dark.
Oh, Logan's the captain. Let me grab Logan.
Okay. Stay tuned. We're going to have an interview with Goodall's Slogan. Kenny, how do you do it? We gotta have an interview.
We can do both at the same time.
Here we have Chad and Logan.
Logan, talk us through Dark's mindset on that 4-break run.
We were getting killed and we didn't want to lose like that, and so we just knew we had to make a run. We started making plays and we came back into it and we couldn't finish off, but hats off to White for finishing, and it's a fun game.
Any specific adjustments you guys made?
We just wanted to lock down our primaries. We were getting beat a lot of trying to poach too much, and so we just went hard open side and forced White to make plays with their throws instead of their legs.
And Chad, can you tell us about how it felt on White seeing Dark go on like a 4-break streak and how you guys came back on that?
Yeah, I think we kind of just got complacent for a little bit. We kind of felt like we had it, and once you start getting lazy, they take it to you. So I think we started focusing up, and we had to make sure we had the basics down first before trying anything fancy. And I think once we focused on that more, we were able to get the open things and the things that they gave us.
Awesome. Any shout outs you want to give to our viewers? I know some Jorgensens are watching.
Yeah, shout outs to all the viewers. Thanks for watching. First game of the season. It was awesome. A really well fought match back and forth. So thanks for tuning in.
Your shout out, Logan?
Yeah, for sure. We know there are a lot better things to do on a Saturday afternoon with March Madness going on, but we appreciate our viewers. We appreciate the fans who came out too, even in the snow and rain. But yeah, we're grateful for the chance to play it all. So it's a lot of fun.
Awesome. You guys think BYU will win it tonight? First round against UCLA?
Yes,
we do.
I sure hope so.
Oh, they don't sound so sure. All right, good game, you guys. Have a good one. All right, and that concludes it. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Yep, thanks. Have a great Saturday evening.
All right, pray for BYU. Bye.